Hi, this is Angie Stevens from Boise Music Lessons, and today I want to talk to you about the very first thing you can work on when you want to learn vibrato. So this will be your very first vibrato activity. So first let's talk about the mechanics of vibrato. So let's take a look. Let me hop over here so you can see me play. So when I do vibrato, we'll go up here into third position. You'll notice that the motion, here I'll do it fast first and then slow it down. So the motion comes from this first knuckle. So here it is slow. And then sped up. So I won't be able to do vibrato unless I have movement in my first knuckles. So today we're going to work on getting some movement into those knuckles, because vibrato is kind of an interesting combination of activity but also relaxing. So we're going to talk about that relaxing component today. So here is the most basic version of vibrato. So we're going to start with our first finger, and we're going to work on loosening this first finger knuckle. So you're going to make a circle, and you're going to start with it curved, like when you have your tabletop when you're playing your instrument, and then you're going to relax it until the knuckle is flat, and then bring it back up to a tabletop. And then you're going to work on just tightening and then relaxing like this, and just getting your finger wiggle going there. So you want to just wiggle that joint like this, and there's no need to go past a flat joint here, and I'll show you for those of you who can hyperextend what that looks like on my pinky here in a minute. So you're just going to practice going back and forth from a tabletop to a flat finger, back and forth, and you're going to practice this on all of your fingers. So tabletop, flat, tabletop, flat, tabletop, flat, back and forth, and then your third finger, and then your fourth finger here. So this is the one that can hyperextend on my finger, but there's no need to go past a flat finger, because when you're playing your instrument, you're not going to then flatten out and hyperextend and then come back to a playing position. You're only going to go just a tiny bit of flattening there. So you're just going to want to practice wiggling there and practice all your fingers. So once you get that general motion down, because I mean, we don't think a lot about what these tiny little first joints are doing. They just kind of do their thing. So once you kind of clue into what that joint feels like and how it moves, then you can start really dialing it in. So you're going to want to practice that motion on all your fingers, and then once you get the motion down, you're going to speed it up. So you're going to go from just doing 1 and 2 and 2, 1 E and a 2 E and a, back and forth. And you're going to see how lightly you can do it, because it's easy to smash your finger and pop it back and forth, but you're not going to get a very fluid vibrato if you're just jamming your finger against the string. So you want a nice light touch and a nice fluid knuckle. And believe it or not, that's the very first thing you can do to build your vibrato. So comment if you have any questions, and we'll see you in the next video. This was Angie with Boise Music Lessons.